Hey, what's up with you guys? This is Ethan here. Thank you so much for taking your time to watch this video because I want to show you how to install Turbo Gold Incubator on your account, which is a very simple process, but there are some elements that you need to take into consideration to make sure that you properly install this EA on your account. The only things you need are a VPS, a broker, and getting access to Turbo Gold Incubator license. So guys, as you can see, I'm going to start with the VPS first because this is something that a lot of people ask about. We use ForexVPS.net that you can also use the link down in the description below if you want to get some discounts, and FXVM. So let me show you. Yeah, this is a broker that I'm going to get into later. Yeah, FXVM is something we use, and Forex VPS. So what I personally recommend you to do, we can also find this information in the PDF file we give you. The best VPS is the one that has at least 2 core CPU, okay, and 3 gigabytes of RAM is great, but 2.5 is also not bad, and 80 gigabytes of SSD disk is absolutely enough because 40 should be minimum. Windows is very important. It should be between 2019 to 2022. Okay, the latest, the better. Okay, go for 2022. So it's very important, guys. The RAM is very important. The CPU cores is very important. SSD disk and Windows. So I personally would go for basic plus. But as I say, guys, if you want to be eligible for some discounts, you can use the links down in the description below, or you can use this one right here. We are using this one ourselves. We use this VPS for other stuff, but for Turbo Gold Incubator, we are using this one, and it's probably around, let me go to Forex VPS plans, around probably 20-30 euros, something like that. If I go for, yeah, that's the one I'm using. Yeah, I'm using probably yeah, this one right here. I'm using the basic VPS, but you can go for this one as well. It doesn't really matter, but what matters are the things that I already told you. So after this, guys, when you get access to your VPS, you see this, you have Turbo Gold Incubator that looks like this, guys. It's like a software that I'm going to show you how to install it, and a broker. So that's the VPS, that's the file you have, and the broker we use is called Climax Prime, which again you can find the link down in the description below. I highly recommend you to use the links that I put here because you don't want to land on a wrong website and pay a website that doesn't even exist. So it's very important, guys. Some of them have some of them are with .com, some of them with .org. So use the links in the description. So Climax Prime is something that we've been using for a while. The technician that we work with has been using this one for almost 6-7 months. The deposit withdrawal are super fast. There's no problem with them. What I personally recommend you to do is to open an ECN account, because what matters is that you need to go for a broker that has the tightest spread possible, especially on gold, because Turbo Gold Incubator only works on gold. So when I was opening my ECN account, it used to be $1,000. Now it's $500, which is even better. But again, if you want to use Turbo Gold Incubator, I highly recommend you to start with at least 1,000 for the best protection for your account and the best results possible. So ECN account, max leverage at 300, which is absolutely fine. Commission $6 per lot, a spread from 0.3 pips, which is very good, guys. And you can experts are also allowed. Instruments, FX, metals, we only need metals. It's only 1 pair gold, and you open your account here. So ECN account 0.3 pips. But for this video, I'm going to open a demo account for you to show you how to install the EA. Leverage 300 is good. USD initial deposit, I go for $10,000 and then I submit. So I receive my credentials in my email, so as you can see right here, guys, and after that I log into my account on my VPS, not my main computer, on my VPS. I'll log in and then I show you the results. Okay, guys, if you want to download Climax Prime MT5 terminal, you can do it on their website, and then you just open your account here. And then after that, the next thing you need to do is to go to accounts, open an account, Climax Prime LLC, or you can search it here, Climax Prime, find your company right here, next, and you go to connect with an existing trading account demo. Live doesn't exist anymore. they have demo and server. Server is for live accounts, demo is for demo. So you go for demo, and then I just copy and paste my login and password here. And one more thing is, guys, that please don't log in with your investor password. Otherwise, you are not able to install AA. It's a no-brainer, but some people, you know, by accident, log in with your investor password. It has to be the master password. Login, master password, demo. Let's go. If it actually works right now, it should. Because I just opened my demo account. It might take a few minutes until they registered in the server, but I'm going to log in and get back to you guys. Okay, guys, I noticed something, that it was not the demo account. It was a server, even for their demo accounts. So you go to open an account, you go to Climax, you go to next, and then instead of demo, it's server. I mean, you can see it right here. See, it's server, it's not demo. So yeah. And you log in. When you see that, the only thing you need to do is just to go to the gold chart. You go here, show all, and then you scroll down, you find gold, or if you can't find it, you go to click add, then you go to XAUUSD. Yeah, it should be the E right here, and then drag and drop it. Or I just do everything from scratch. Chart window, I close this one, get rid of this. I go to 15-minute time frame. It has to be on 15-minute time frame, nothing else. 15-minute time frame. You go here, and if you want to turn this one on, it's just for your preference. And the next important thing to do is to go to tools, options, expert advisors. Please make sure this one is enabled and these two are disabled, and allow DLL import. So this one should be enabled with this one, and the rest should be disabled. You click OK. As you can see, guys, it turns green. When you click that, it turns off. When you turn on like this. And this EA only works on MT5, as you know. So once you do that, guys, now we go for the installation of the EA. Okay, so I go to Gold Incubator, and then you click next. This one, you install it. It's very self-explanatory. It's super easy. This one is already installed, so I'm going to do repair. So it means that I'm reinstalling everything. And I go to this section, next. This is very important, guys. Okay, this is very important. You go for next right here. See, please select MT5s for installing Turbo Gold Incubator. Yeah, this one, and but the technician said that we gotta go for a program, because I just paused the video and asked him, and he said Climax Prime MT5 terminal is this one right here. So you click this, you go next, install, and then the EA gets installed. Turbo Gold Incubator has successfully been installed. And once it's done, okay, you have everything ready. Okay, so from now on, it's very simple. Once you do it, then the next thing you need to do is to open controller UPV. So you'll be able to see that after you successfully install Turbo Gold Incubator, you open that, you see that it's asking for license key. This is a license key that we need to give you based on the license that you purchased from us. Okay, and the current status is nowhere found. Okay, and it's offline. Everything should be online, but I'm going to show you. But when you go to Climax Prime, after installing Turbo Gold Incubator, and you refresh Expert Advisor, you'll see that a Turbo Gold Incubator automatically pops up. So what you need to do is you need to drag and drop it on this screen. And right here, you need to make sure that everything is correct. So Smart Incubate, Turbo Gold Incubator, and you go to inputs, and this is where the story begins. So guys, there are actually two sections for that. The first one, let me just delete this one, that you need to enter your license key here, click login, and everything should be online. Once it's done, then you go back to your Climax Prime, and then you do the installation here. So the license first, and then you go to here, Expert Advisors, Turbo Gold Incubator, you drag and drop it here. You don't have to change anything. And here's the main story. Okay, so guys, activation license key, you put your license here, okay, and you just keep it. The rest of the things are default for a $1,000 account, but I'm going to explain every single thing for you. Okay, filter news, true. pre-news 90, post-news 60. You don't have to change these numbers, but in case if you want to do that for some reason, then you gotta keep in mind that these numbers should be the multiplier of 15. So if you want to change this or this, they have to be the multiplier of 15. You don't have to change them, just set them at 90 and 60. Fixed lot size, we recommended to put it at 0.01 if you have $1,000. So for every $1,000, it has to be set on 0.01. Since I have $10,000, I have 0.1. Because as I said, 0.01 for every $1,000. So 0.1 for $10,000. Target profit is the number that you set for your TP, and the higher this number is, the riskier the trades get. But for a $1,000 account, you put it at 2.5. If your balance is between $1,000 to $2,000, it has to be set at 2.5. If it's between $2,000 to $4,000, you put it at 3.3. If it's between $4,000 to $5,000, you put it at 4. If it's between $5,000 to $6,000, you put it at 5, and the list goes on. Since I have $10,000, I put it at 10. I hope that makes sense. We also include everything on the PDF file, so you don't have to worry about that. It makes sense. 2.5 is the beginning for $1,000, and then it just adds up based on what I said. Max open trade allowed 13. Just leave it at that. Force exit is very important. This is the equity protection. Just change it to true. And force exit percentage, we recommend you to put it at 20. 20 is good. 20 is really good. So it means that if all the trades go into drawdown, you're not going to lose more than 20% of your capital in the worst case. So this one has to be true, and force exit percentage has to be at 20%. Equity protection limit calculates your forced exit based on your equity. So it's not on percentage anymore, it's based on numbers. So you can say, okay, if the drawdown gets more than $2,000, then close everything. But for here, you need to put $8,000. So it means that if the equity reaches $8,000, meaning you're losing $2,000, which is 20%, then it's going to close everything. But you don't have to do that. Just leave it at 0 and go based on the percentage that you can see right here. Forced exit percentage 20 is absolutely good. So waiting hours after FE means that how many hours should the EA wait after the forced exit activates. So it means that, let's say in the worst case scenario, it hits 20% and the EA stops trading. 8 hours after what happens, the EA starts trading again. So that's what it is. And again, we recommend you to put it at 8. You don't have to change anything. SLTB, put it at 0. The EA knows where to open the close, where to close them. You don't have to do anything. The only numbers you should be concerned about is the fixed lot size, this one, and forced exit. The rest of them are based on default. And you click OK. So empty serial string. So I need to put my activation first, and then after that I'll be able to put it on my account. So I'm going to put my license key and then show you exactly what it looks like after that. Hey, what's up with you guys? Welcome to the second part of the video. I'm going to show you how to install it because I got my license activated, so everything should be okay right now. I'm going to show you everything. So if you go to Expert Advisors right here, Turbo Gold Incubator, drag and drop it here, inputs, and come and make sure that everything is okay, and go to tools. And I already showed you how to do it. And for this one, it's going to be 0.1. This one is going to be 10. This one going to be true and 20%. I'm not going to touch anything else, and my activation license is going to be right here. So when I click OK, then we'll see what happens. Okay, so wrong symbol, current symbol. Okay, so for this one, for Climax Prime, they have like multiple XAUUSD symbols. So you got to see which one you got to go for. Wrong symbol, current symbol is XAUUSDE, and you got to go to, okay, it's got to be on CE. See, we just change it from here, and the way you do that, you scroll down all the way here, XAUUSD CE, drag and drop it right here, CE right here, 50-minute time frame. You do everything. Guys, I'm doing it on purpose so you see every single error that you might face, and your problem can be solved faster rather than, you know, contacting us and, you know, spending time over there. So you can literally see everything right here and fix it right away. 0.1 again. Why? Because 0.01 for every $1,000. This one I already talked about it. 10, this one true, this one 20%, and yeah, everything should be okay. Let me just click OK. Okay, that's it. So guys, as you can see, Turbo Gold Incubator has been installed, and you should be able to see such a thing here. The news indicator comes with the EA itself. You don't have to install a different indicator on that. No, it's not like that, guys. It's literally installed, it's done, it's ready to go. You see your type of account here, your name, your number, your balance, the company that you're working in, the broker. Force exit is 20%, so it means that it's set on right. Risk type is a standard, so because we set everything based on the settings, based on the default settings that I showed you, and it needs to show you a standard. If you go like above that number that I shared with you, it's gonna say like a high risk or very, very low risk or something like that. And filter news is on. So also, that's the controller UPV that you need to pay attention to, guys. See that when you install Turbo Gold Incubator, you should also have this one. When you open it, put your license key here, click login, and every single parameter here should be online. Remote server online, local server online, local client online. So when you first start with this one, you should see that remote server and local server turn on, like, no, they become online first, and this one stays offline. So after you do this part, then also local client becomes online. But if I want to remove everything from my screen, then local client will be offline and these two stay online. I hope that makes sense, guys. If you have any question, feel free to ask us. You can contact us on WhatsApp, you can send us an email, and we'll always get back to you as soon as possible. So hope you crush it with the CA, guys, and hope you have a good day.